So you're thinking about quitting trading? Shame on you. Yes, I said it. Shame on you if you quit now. Because quitting means you've decided to accept failure. You've decided that the pain was stronger than your dream. You've decided that the lessons weren't worth the fight. And let me tell you something. Nothing great was ever built by people who quit when it got hard. Right now you feel tired. Maybe you're bleeding from back-to-back losses. Maybe your account is gone. Your confidence is gone. Your hope is gone. And now that little voice in your head is whispering, just stop. Maybe this isn't for you. But let me remind you, that same voice whispers to every single trader before they make their breakthrough. You think the pros never wanted to quit? You think the guys pulling six figures from the market every month never sat there, broken, staring at charts, wondering what was wrong with them? Of course they did. But here's the difference. They didn't stop. They refused to let the market bully them into giving up. If you quit now, you'll never know how close you were to finally cracking the code. Imagine quitting one step before your breakthrough. Imagine walking away, only to look back years later and realize that you gave up right before everything was about to change. That thought should burn you. The truth is, trading isn't for the weak. The market will test you. It will break you down. It will take your money, your time, your emotions, and your pride. And that's the price of entry. That's the tuition fee for greatness. But quitting means you wasted all that pain for nothing. Every blown account, that was tuition. Every mistake, that was a lesson. Every sleepless night staring at charts, that was practice. All of that suffering was an investment. Why would you throw it away by quitting? Listen, you don't fail when you blow an account. You don't fail when you take losses. You don't fail when you feel stuck. You fail the moment you quit. Because as long as you're still here, still learning, still fighting, you're in the game. And being in the game means you still have a chance to win. So let's break it down. Why do so many people quit? Number one, they came in with the wrong expectations. They thought trading was a get-rich-quick scheme. They thought flipping $100 to $10,000 overnight was the path. When reality smacked them in the face, they quit. But let's be real. You don't quit because it's impossible. You quit because you were chasing shortcuts instead of building discipline. Number two, emotions, fear and greed. They let emotions run the show. They got burned, then they lost faith in themselves. Instead of fixing their psychology, they chose the easy way out, quitting. But tell me, what's easier, facing your fear or facing a lifetime of regret? Number three, lack of patience. Most traders want success tomorrow. They don't want to study for years. They don't want to grind, test, fail, and try again. They want fast money, and when they realize it takes time, they quit. Shame on them. And number four, excuses. The market is rigged. The brokers are against me. It's too hard. Excuses are the language of quitters, and every excuse you give is just proof that you don't want it bad enough. But here's what you need to hear. Quitting doesn't protect you from pain. It just replaces one pain with another. You might escape the pain of trading losses, but now you're stuck with the pain of mediocrity, the pain of never knowing what could have been, the pain of watching others succeed while you sit on the sidelines. Tell me, which pain would you rather carry? Let's talk about the other side. Let's talk about what happens if you refuse to quit, if you keep showing up, if you keep learning, failing, and trying again. That's when growth happens. That's when discipline is born. That's when you transform from gambler to trader, from dreamer to achiever. Picture yourself a year from now. You didn't quit. You took every lesson, every failure, every account blow, and you turned it into wisdom. You kept journals. You studied your mistakes. You worked on your psychology. And now you're consistent. You're calm. You're finally making progress. And all of it happened because you didn't quit. And picture yourself 5 years from now. You didn't quit. You went through the fire, and now you've built a skill that prints money for life. You've built freedom. You've built confidence. You've built resilience. And when you look back, you'll laugh at the thought of quitting. Now here's the tough love. If you quit, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve the freedom, the wealth, or the success that comes from mastering trading. Because success belongs to the ones who stayed, who bled, who cried, who suffered, but never gave up. So I'll ask you, are you really going to let a few losses define you? Are you really going to let a blown account convince you that you can't make it? Are you really going to let shame, fear, and doubt rob you of your future? Or are you going to stand up, wipe the dust off, and fight again? This is your choice. No one else can make it for you. But I'll tell you this, the market rewards persistence. It rewards discipline. It rewards those who stay long enough to learn its lessons. Quitters never win. Winners never quit. So if you're hearing this, I want you to take a stand. Say it out loud. I will not quit. Write it down. Post it where you can see it every day. Commit to it. Because the moment you decide that quitting is not an option, everything changes. You stop wasting time doubting yourself, and you start building yourself. And one more thing. Engage. Don't just sit there in silence. Drop a comment right now. Tell me your story. Tell me about your biggest loss, your biggest mistake, or your biggest lesson. Share it with the community, because your words could be the exact thing another trader needs to hear to keep going. We learn together, we grow together, and we fight together. If this message hits you, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next tough love truth that might save your trading journey. Share this video with another trader who's on the edge of giving up. Let's build a community of fighters, not quitters. Trading will break you, test you, and humble you. But if you stay, if you fight, if you refuse to quit, you will rise. And when you rise, the world will look at you and call you lucky. But you'll know the truth. You weren't lucky. You were relentless. So let me say it again. Shame on you if you quit trading. But respect to you if you keep going. Respect to you if you take the pain and turn it into power. Respect to you if you decide that nothing, not fear, not losses, not shame, will make you walk away from your dream. Because the dream is worth it. The freedom is worth it. The fight is worth it. And always remember, you are just one pip away from greatness.